city stand.
We're talking about the dominance of why are you smiling?
You don't do them again. It is
All right, the dominance of the North in Nigeria. Example,
yeah, it's too excess. See, too much of everything is bad. Too much of everything is bad. Northern elites, too much of everything is bad. Is it because of low mentality that fellas sang? You are guilty of more low mentality. Imam, Gumi, you are guilty of low mentality. Look at erudent banker like Sanusi doing it again. So Sanusi read all these books, Bukuru, and Sanusi is still dancing, a dance of ignorance and atheism. Sanusi is still succumbing to atheism. How could North be dominating southern Nigeria that has been feeding North for how many years? Those people are too ignorant. I'm sorry to say this, because I have good friends from North. They are too ignorant. How could you be this domineering, and the southern Nigeria is the one that is feeding the whole nation, and you still think that what has a beginning doesn't have an end? Low mentality stricken North. Atheism. Too much of religious ideology has killed northern Nigeria. These people embrace Islam the way Sudan is not embracing Islam. Northern Nigeria embraces Islam the way Saudi Arabia is not embracing Islam. Why could you turn your back on Western education yet you are using telephone and watching television? Not atheism. It is too much on you. You are dominating southern Nigeria from where the resources are coming in this modern world. And you think that the southern Nigerians will just stay in. Looking at you, Oga, now is better. It is better for you now to change. It is better for you now to change. Earlier the better not. Lagos state government revenue is what they are using to pay Kanu workers' salaries. Yet, North is dominating Yoruba land. Fulani man doesn't want Yoruba man to be free. Lagos state revenue pays most of the salaries in Bauchi state. Yet, the governor of Bauchi state doesn't want tax reform bill to succeed in the house. Tell me, if you could be in the position of the Southerners, how are you going to take it? How are you going to feel if you are having such volatile dominance over you and you are the one that is feeding all of us here? Somebody was calling Muhammad, our dear prophet Muhammad. I said, don't call him there. If Muhammad is as wicked as you are, I don't think anybody could pronounce the name Muhammad. Because you people are too callous. Our prophet, dear Muhammad. You that went to school with your money and your papa money, why don't you educate your youth and stop almajerism? Almajerism has put you to this kind of archaic belief and thinking. North has gone a long way to actually tell the whole world that the black man is still monkey. Yes, I don't have any excuse. And I will never say sorry to any black man. Go to northern Nigeria and see by yourself. These people are living below or above abject poverty. Yet, they don't want to send their children to education, to school. They embrace gigantic, magnificent mosque. Natural mosque, bigger than the mosque in Medina. Have you seen ever one day Prophet Muhammad telling you that it is by mosque? Or Allah, a big God that desires or deserves big mosque? Northern dominance. That is why Fulani man has shot a youth leader in Umulo local government 201 Enugu. The boy is dead. Youth leader. Now Fulani and Bache, Baba Bache. Personal aid.
Even recently in Ondo State,
yes,
a driver was shot by this.
Baba Bache said anywhere you commit crime in Nigeria, they will say it's Fulani. It's Fulani. You procure, you bought arm, you sponsor, you gave them 1 billion. Baba Bache, you were among The people that support Nigeria.
They killed the driver,
the
man, and they killed his son.
You see it? Very painful.
Injured his wife.
Very painful.
In Ondo
people cannot talk. Fulani, Yoruba people are there. But if anything happened to a terrorist killer headers, the whole North we want to crucify the South. Time has come. I'm very, very happy with myself. As God has created me an Igbo man, I'm happy. Biafra is going. Time shall come. You will know whom to oppress in this part of the world, not Igbo land. You can never come there. One man, the Kanu was telling the whole Nigerians about what was ahead. The Fulani, the bandits, they shall come to your villages, your farmland, dispossess you, your own possessions. Nigerians were looking as Mugu, like Mugu. Today, Fulani has come. Delta Igbos, look at them. Delta Igbos, Ikwere, everywhere, Fulani. Look at Akwebom, look at Ondo, look at Ekiti. When Nandekano was telling the Yorubas about Fulani incursion, they are still following. Follow, you're rolling. Because of what they will eat. Fulani is everywhere. Yoruba is running, Igbo is running. And Nandekano said it. You people are not chatting. Nandekano is a prophet. Was he not a prophet before? Fulani has invaded Ondo forest. Everywhere, killing. The maiming and killing we're talking about around the country, who orchestrated it, who are the champions? The people that champion it are the Fulanis. It is not hidden. Yet, one Sanusi and one Sabano Soweto in the north will be challenging and at least threatening the Southerners. Over what? How many are the Muslims in Nigeria? Okay? The kind of calm, quietude the Christians are maintaining in the southern Nigeria does not portray cowardice. It does not mean we are timorous. Or guys, just because of peace in Christianity. Muslims can never, ever outsmart their Christian counterpart in Nigeria. Okay? Only southeastern Nigeria, if we mean business. Oh, I'm sorry for you. Listen, the dominance of the north is because we are so docile and complacent. If we come out as a citizen, the whole Fulani will vacate the north. Okay, the whole Fulani will do what? Vacate the north. They are nothing. These are people that come when you are asleep. They can't come one-on-one. And this connotes the greatest features of cowardice. When somebody is asleep, you go and attack him. Why not attack him when he's awake? That is what makes you a brave man. It is a cause of cowardice. When somebody is asleep at night, you go into his communities, set the whole buildings, houses ablaze, started buying people that are running to escape inferno, burning inferno. Does that spell boldness or bravery? The Fulanis are cowards. They are cowards and malingras. Malingras and wanderers from Futajelo Highland that invaded the northern region, 17th, 18th century, and embarked on this kind of conquest, Fulani conquest, that started again, rejuvenated again, the right word, in 2015 by Muhammadu Buhari. And that process is on course. That's why Nigerian government can never give you any sound reason why Fulani will kill Yoruba man. Akeredolu won't act. Fulani will kill Ekiti man. Kayode Fawemiabi won't react. Fulani will kill Ekiti man. Ondo man currently. Ayetiwa, what is his name? Ayetiwa and that Ekiti. Thank you. Could not ask why. Why? Uromi people will kill Fulani invaders. Sanusi will ask why. Obobolo will go on his knee, crawling to Kano State to beg.
To make peace.
Which peace? We are not in a situation of peace. We are in the situation of warring peace.
Don't you think it is expected from a governor?
It is unexpected from a governor, and I'm telling you that the situation we are now in Nigeria is
people.
The situation we are now is
from being attacked by
we are in a risky safety. Very risk safety. Very warring peace. So it is no peace, oxymorously. See, listen and listen good. The Fulani dominance in Nigeria, I see it as a hypnotism, if not fetish spell, but it cannot catch up with everybody. There are people that are impregnable. When you talk about fetish things, you can cast it on some people by using intimidation. But there are some people you cannot intimidate. People like us. Northern dominance has to do with the selfish interests of the Southern politicians who actually go Southerners' blood, our blood. That's why it seems as if Fulanis are almighty. They are not almighty. Yes, they intimidate for nothing. And I always refer them as a king, that is a servant that is forcing a fight for his master. Who are the masters? The Southerners should be dominated like Nigeria. Sorry. From where the resources are coming, not the parasitic North, the parasite and the beggars that rely on the resources and that are coming from Southern Nigeria. Yes, the Lagos you see is a cosmopolitan city whose rich resources are used to pay Bauchi, pay Katsina, pay Kano. Yet we are not making noise. We are not killing. We are not buying or unaliving people from this part of the world. Yet the beggars in the north are guilty of bloodshed all over Nigeria. The royal fathers like Oba of Lagos is not talking. No, Oba of Lagos now, he's enjoying himself. What are you saying? Yes. Somebody like overall king in the former Bende state, Oba of Benin, is not talking because he's receiving how much salary from Okpebolo. He is okay. The people in his domain should go to hell. That's why Fulani is making noise at Oromili within Edo State. And Benin people are trying to separate themselves from Oromili. Is it normal? Is it right? That's why I'll be, harping on preaching on spell and hypnotism. Juju no go catch everybody. If you come to us, we tell you actually exactly what it is. Because Sanusi, Sadeno Soto, and the rest of them in the north are instigating Islamization second time. Something that failed 18th century abruptly. Yes, disorganized by the then Ata of Igala, who stopped Osman and Fodio from coming down to southeastern Nigeria. Islamization could be that you enter the forest of Igbo land in 18th century. We would have used your meat for pepper soup. Actually, the Fulanis, they look so fat and nice. I believe that their torsos, their meat will be very fatty enough to quench the thirst of an Igbo warrior. That's why they could not come down to east to Islamize eastern Nigeria. And today, the process, the conquest is on course. And most of our blind politicians are busy raking money from political profiteering businesses across Nigeria, turning their back on engrossed, inequality and injustice going on in Nigeria. There are many stories to tell about Nigeria. And many prophecies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what? Manifesting gradually. And it is about to finish. Because one Mazi, Comfort May, will come out this April. Let's stay and let's think good. Time shall come when everybody will see what MNK, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, said in the past. They will like that come to pay homage or come to bully him. Because I know that history is not supposed to repeat itself. But out of ignorance and ignominy in Nigeria, history is repeating itself progressively. Because we don't think, we don't love one another, we don't reason cohesively. We are all selfish beings. Imagine the most populous black states like Nigeria still deviating from following the true course of democracy. Because of what? Ego. Ego, kudi, owo. Ego, kudi, owo. Tinubu is busy borrowing money from China. And where is the money borrowed? That's the issue. You invest the money. And when we talk about the most populous country in the world, present, sir, at the United Nations Summit. And when we have actually failed democracy, failed the ideology that institution stands for. Democracy has come to set us free from the hand grip of the divine right of the king. That was the reason why America introduced democracy, and it works in our modern world in 1776. I think I have to relax here.
Right,
until when we come, maybe next week, we will start here.
I do have a great weekend, Raphael.
City Stand.